One of the foundational kind of basic principles of Kundalini yoga, all of these practices are kind of based on this understanding and this idea that if we really want to create a change in our lives, welcome Katie, welcome. If we really want to create something different in our lives, it begins inside of us, right? We work in this practice from the inside out. And it's not how we've been taught, right? We've been educated and taught that basically, you know, we have to sort of arrange our outer lives in a certain way to hopefully experience happiness. Well, I don't know about you, but that didn't work for me, right? So this practice is really based on the understanding, first and foremost, that if we want to create a change, it happens, you know, within us. And furthermore, beyond that, right, let's just say that one of the experiences that you most have regularly in your life is that of anxiety. Okay, I'm sure some of you can relate to that because it's very common in our world today. Many people experience anxiety as just kind of a way of life, right? So you're experiencing anxiety and you really want to shift to experience a greater level of peace. It's not enough to just think happy or peaceful thoughts, okay? It's a really good start, okay? And it's important. Our thoughts are absolutely they are the seed foundation for what we're creating in our lives. So it is good to start to think about how you can shift or change your thinking. But in actuality, if you have a shallow nervous system, or your nervous system is frayed, or the language that's very common right now is dysregulated, right? If you have a dysregulated nervous system and your glands aren't balanced, your glandular or your endocrine system really is sort of the driving system that for our emotional balance, our physiological balance, right? So we have to create this bioenergetic optimal state to experience real peace, to be able to feel peace or happiness or joy, right? So it's actually, there's a physiological foundation to it. And this is one of the greatest benefits of Kundalini yoga, that we shift, right? We are strengthening our nervous system in this practice, and we're balancing our glandular system. All of these practices are giving us this base of really that creates the conditions for our health and optimal health and well-being. Okay, so for today's practice, we're really going to be working on our foundation. We're doing a yoga set, a kriya, that's called Foundation for Infinity. I love the name of it, and that kind of encapsulates. It's a kriya that works physically on the pelvis, creating alignment in the pelvis, which is really our center of gravity, right? Between our torso and the earth. So misalignments or tension in the pelvis, especially for women, because the bones of a woman's pelvis never fuse because of the capacity that we have for childbirth, right? So misalignments or tension in the pelvis, imbalances will create hormonal and emotional, psychological imbalances as well. And on an energetic level, right, this area of the body really relates to our connection, right, to the physical world. It's literally an energetic foundation for us to be able to then experience the higher levels of consciousness that we open up to in this practice. Our limitlessness, our boundlessness, right? That subtlety that we talked about last week, which is going to be a key theme for this year. If we want to experience more subtle realms, we have to have a really solid, stable foundation. So that's what we're going to work on today, and really just creating a total balance in the psyche. Okay? So welcome, take your seat. We'll go ahead and tune in. So we begin every class with these 2 tune-in mantras. If you're new, you can just listen and hum along, you can read. But the mantras we utilize to really kind of open up this energetic space for our healing, for our awakening, right? The awakening of our Kundalini energy and our highest evolution. So go ahead and rub your palms together, create some friction and heat. Press the palms together and then connect your thumbs right into the sternum. And feel kind of a lift, a gentle drawing up through the heart center, but relaxing the shoulder blades down the back. Close down the eyes, and you're going to roll your inner gaze up and in towards the third eye point. So if you trace a line from the tip of your nose all the way up across the bridge of the nose to the very root of the nose, where the nose and the skull bones meet, you'll connect with that third eye point. Good, take a deep breath in and a full breath out. And we'll inhale to tune in. Take a deep breath in. Suspend the breath, and you're going to feel a gentle lift of the rectum, sex organ, low belly up and in. Channel the energy up towards the center of the brain. Good. Hold the posture, but exhale the breath, relaxing that root lock. This next mantra is for protection and light. So we're protecting our energetic field from any environmental negativity or lower vibrational energy, but it is also protecting us from our own internal negativity or doubt or fear. Okay, so take a deep breath in. Guray Nameh, Jugad Guray Nameh, Guray Nameh, Siri Devay Nameh, Guray Nameh, Jugad Guray Nameh, Guray Nameh, Siri Devay Nameh, Guray Nameh, Jugad Guray Nameh, Guray Nameh, Siri Devay Nameh. Once again, inhale. Suspend the breath, engage the root lock. Focus at the third eye and just project pure light in every direction. Light. And exhale. And I'd like you just to take a moment and sit in this energetic space we're creating together. And really tune into your heart's intention for what you'd like to cultivate today. Perhaps a change or a shift personally that you're wanting to experience now in your life. As we'll be working on our foundation today, perhaps considering what's a quality that you really would like to set as the baseline frequency for your life. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And come around to hands and knees, and we'll warm up the spine, cat and cow. So you're going to line the wrists up under the shoulders, spread the fingers, knees under the hips, the heels come together. We inhale, sitting bones and chin lift to the sky. Exhale, round and chin to chest. Moving on your breath, inhaling, arching, exhaling, rounding. Keeping the eyes closed, focused up and in at that third eye point. You can start slower here as we're just warming up the body. Good. In Kundalini yoga, we work with the mantra. We work with many mantras, but one of the main mantras, the simplest mantras to work with is this mantra Sat Nam. So you'll begin to just mentally vibrate the mantra as you move and breathe. As you inhale and arch the back, you're going to mentally vibrate Sat. And as you round the spine, Nam. Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. Sat Nam. It means truth. Truth is my identity. It is the very essence of who we are, is truth. Keep moving, breathing, and mentally vibrating the mantra. Once the spine feels like it's warmed up a little bit, just see if you can move a little more quickly, but definitely please breathe more deeply. The deeper the breath, the more effective this practice is. But of course, you're always working with your body, right? We're wanting to activate the energy in this practice. We don't want to aggravate anything, okay? So being sensitive to your own body today. This one exercise, just 3 minutes of it, cat and cow every day. It's a really simple and very effective way of balancing your entire glandular system. We were just talking about all of the glands are situated along the spinal column, the central axis of the spine. So we're creating that balance here in this posture. Good, 10 seconds. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, suspend the breath, applying that root lock, focus third eye. Exhale all the breath out as you round the spine. Hold the breath out, pull the navel up to the spine, apply the root lock. And then inhale to neutral. Exhale, hips to heels, palms together. Forehead relaxes towards the floor and just take several nice deep breaths. Feel that stretch from the hips through the fingertips. Letting everything soften and release. And just feel the seeding of your prayer, your intention into the electromagnetic field of the earth. Good, and then go ahead and rise up and either come to sit on the heels or you can come into easy seat for fists of anger. This is an exercise I highly recommend every day. It's a great way to just clear anything from the field that is not in support of what it is that you are wanting to energetically, emotionally, psychologically experience, okay? So the thumb comes into the pinky mound of the finger. You're gonna squeeze the thumb. You're gonna wrap all the fingers around. We're gonna be back stroking the arms. If you can, if the shoulders allow, all the way overhead. You're gonna make an O-shaped mouth, breath of fire. Good, eyes are closed. You'll focus up and in at your third eye point. And for the next 3 minutes, you have an opportunity to really just pull up any frustration, any anger, any fear, anything that is sort of dysregulating or throwing you off your balance, okay? I want you, this is a time to focus on it. We don't always want to be focusing on those things, but right now is the time. And we're going to move it out of the system, okay? So just do your best. If you need to go for a little bit and take a break and come back in, go ahead and do that. Really get angry. Good, stay with it. You're making an O-shaped mouth, breathing in and out through the mouth. A rapid, continuous inhale, exhale through the mouth. Our anger is a very powerful fuel for change, right? It can either work against us or we can use it to work for us. Good, you have less than a minute here. 40 seconds. Good, now interlace all of the fingers, push the palms up, take a deep breath in, suspend the breath, drop the emotion and just fill with a pure white light. Hold the posture, cannon breath. Deep breath in. Hold the breath, stretch up through the spine, circulate a pure white light, alchemize the emotion. Cannon breath. Last time, deep breath. Hold and circulate the energy through your system and feel it filter out into the auric field around your body, brightening, clarifying. Exhale, sweep the arms out and down. Just take a few breaths, deep breaths, and just sense and feel the effects of the exercise. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Good. All right, let's come to wide legs. You'll bring the feet wide. Kneecaps and toes pointing up. We'll open up the life nerve here in the backs of the legs. So you'll inhale, center, exhale, twist and fold over the left side. Inhale up, fold over the right. Powerful breaths now. In through the nose, out through the nose. Breathe. Please stretch and open up here. Good. Really try to keep the spine nice and long and tall as you move and twist and fold and breathe. You want to feel it more as a fold over the thigh rather than a side bend. Good. Just 30 seconds. Good. Inhale to center. Take a deep breath. Suspend the breath and feel an engagement of that root block. So again, it's a little lift of the rectum, sex organ, navel up, and we're channeling. Just let the energy channel up towards the center of the brain, and then exhale. Just relax. Relax and just sense and feel into that central channel. This is the main pathway that the Kundalini Shakti that we awaken in these practices moves through this central channel of the spine. Good. Bring the feet together. Give the legs a little shake out. And come back to your easy seat. If you need to be on the support of your blanket, definitely do that. It helps to elevate the pelvis a little bit to let the knees relax. Good. All right. So you're going to interlace all of your fingers and you're going to take them behind the head right to the base of your skull. Okay. We want to really try to keep the heart lifted, elbows wide. We inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist to the right. Powerful breaths. It's like you're sniffing the breath in, X, as you twist. Good. Keep the eyes closed. Stay focused at that third eye point. Inhaling as you twist left, mentally vibrate Sat. Exhale, Nam. You can also use the English mantra, I am, or any other mantra that you resonate with. Good, just letting the head move in line with the spine. Try to find a nice fluidity to the movement, left and right, back and forth. Keep extending through the elbows. You're feeling that spiraling of the energy up from the base of the spine all the way up through the navel, the heart, the throat, the brain, all the way up even through the crown of your head. Sensing the clearing of all of the 7 main energy centers. Last little bit. Inhale, center. Suspend the breath, engage the root blocks, stretch up through the spine, roll the gaze up, let the energy move up, 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 and then exhale, just relax, relax the arms and hands down. Just stay present for a few breaths. Just listening, feeling, sensing internally. Great. Okay, so the next exercise, you're going to clasp your hands behind your back in Yoga Mudra. Okay, and we're going to be moving from this position forward, bringing the hands up, coming back up. So it's up and down movement here. Just go as far as feels good. Okay, and then you're going to bring in the breath of fire. Breath of fire is a rapid, continuous, even inhale, exhale through the nose. Good. Just find your pace. It feels good for you. lifting the hands as far from the back as you can. Good. Do your best to stay with it last little bit. If at any point you do feel dizzy or disoriented, just feel free to pause, take a couple of deep breaths, and come back. Just know that it does take time for the system to adjust to some of this breath work and movement. Good. Inhale to the upright. Suspend, engage the root lock, channel the energy up, and exhale, relax. Few breaths, good. Just let everything relax. Just feel the deeper tension, stress, fatigue, just dissolve. Let it completely dissolve, opening up to more spaciousness. Take 2 more deep breaths. Good, great. All right, so the next exercise is called back platform. All right, so the feet are gonna come out in front of you. This helps to really create that mobility in the pelvis. The hands come behind you, the fingers are pointing forward, okay? We are going to be inhaling up. Try to keep the head in line with the spine. Exhale down, okay? Inhale up, exhale down. Find your pace. Move on your breath. We inhale, lift the buttocks. Exhale, bring them back down. Find that steady rhythm, powerful breath. You can keep going like this with this breath, or if you'd like to bring in that breath of fire, breath of fire. We're just here for a minute, a little bit longer. Good, inhale up. Suspend the breath, apply the root lock. Exhale, release it down. Couple breaths. Good, and then go ahead and come up to stand. Feet are flat, about hips distance, maybe a little wider if you need to. And we're gonna come into squats, the crow squat. Okay, so if you have knee issues, you're not gonna go so low, okay? So you can gauge how low you go. We're gonna do 26, so we're gonna stay together, okay? So arms come out. We're gonna try to keep them parallel the whole time. This is the inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. Relax. Couple breaths. Great. All right, so now we forward bend. We're going to do these front bends. Again, 26 times. It'll let you count your own. Just find a nice pace for you. So we inhale, stretch up, back. Exhale, hinge forward, goes down. That's 1. You don't have to go fast. Just find a pace that feels good for you. Keep the legs strong. Once you've done your 26, you'll inhale and stretch up, reach up, and exhale, relax. Again, just take several deep breaths. Let the energy really circulate and open up. Feel the space around your body. Good, now we're gonna take it to the sides. Side bends, okay? So the arm comes up, you're gonna inhale over to the left, exhale to the right. That's 1, again, 26 times, just count yourself. Really stretch and open up through the sides. Okay, let's just do a few more. 26, just come back to neutral. Take a deep breath. And I want you just to listen for a moment to this mantra that's playing. Hud, 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 Hud. Okay, it's the mantra Hud. It's spelled H-A-R, but we pronounce it like Hud, H-U-D. Okay, this is a seed or beige mantra for creativity, to bring into creative manifestation. This is the sound of Hud. Okay, so we're going to be chanting this mantra. You really want to strike the upper palate with your tongue. Okay, it's Hud, 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 Hud. Okay, you got it. But now we add in a movement with it. Okay, so hands come to the hips. Hud, 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 Hud. Hud. Kick, alternate leg. Hud. 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 Hud, 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 hud. Hud, 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 hud. Hud, 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 hud. Hud, 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 hud. Last minute, hud, 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 hud. Hud, 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 hud. Hud, 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 hud. Inhale. Exhale, just relax. Well done. Take a few breaths. Really ground all of that energy in. Feel the expansion of your energy field. And feel, most importantly, your capacity to bring to life whatever it is that your deepest heart desires. Beautiful. All right, and then we'll take a seat. If you have some water, you want to take a little sip, you can do that. Take some deep breaths, let the heart rate slow again. The last exercise of this kriya, this set of exercises, is a meditation. So we'll be here for a few minutes. So just find a comfortable seat. This is a meditation for what's called the 10th gate. So the 10th gate, so we think of our energy system, again, of these 7 main energy centers of the chakras. The crown chakra, right, is just above the very crown of your head, relates to our connection to the divine, to unity consciousness, oneness. The 10th gate is about 18 inches above the crown of your head. In some systems, it's understood as the soul star chakra. It's where the soul enters into the physical incarnation. We get a sense of the sacredness, right, of these higher centers now that we're going to start to create a connection to through this meditation. So let your eyes close. You're going to bring your hands into your lap, right palm on top of the left, and just let your thumbs lightly connect. And begin just by listening to this mantra, Had Had Mukande. Just listening. Again, Had is that seed sound of creation. Mukande means the liberator. It's one of the aspects of the divine that liberates some of those lower dominant mental, emotional patterns that maybe just we know don't serve us. Good, so you've established your seat here and the connection to the mantra. Now you'll begin to mentally repeat this mantra. As you hear the Had, you're going to pull your navel center in twice. Hold it in, vibrate Mukande at that 10th gate, and then relax. Okay, so listening to the mantra. Had, pull the navel in, suspend it. Mukande at the crown, and then relax. Good. Just keep the awareness going like that. Had at the navel, Mukande at the 10th gate. And just be a very subtle draw of the navel point in. Really stay with it, tap into that boundlessness, the vastness. Take a nice deep breath in. Suspend the breath. Gently apply the root block. Connect to the crown chakra. Exhale. So relax. Take several breaths. Just really sense and feel the presence of the divine. We open up to receive blessing. Beautiful. And then just gently make your way onto your back. Take a relaxation. Just make yourself as comfortable as you can be. Just let go of the breath, let go of the body. Consciously relax every part, the feet, the legs, hips in the back, the belly and the chest, arms and the hands. Relax the neck and the throat, face and the jaw. Really resting deeper back and down into the support of the floor beneath you. And connect even deeper down into the support of the earth beneath you. Just allow any and all tension, stress, fatigue, just let it drain completely out of the body into the earth where it can be recycled. Imagine, sense, or feel that circle of protection around your body. Circle of light. Just really feel yourself resting safely, peacefully inside that circle. Very slowly start to become aware of the body and the breath again. I'd like to invite you to recall that quality that you really want to align with more fully in your life right now, that baseline frequency that you want to experience. Take a moment and really just imagine or visualize yourself embodying that quality more fully. Just notice what that looks like, what that feels like, whenever you become aware of. Consider yourself now an apprentice to this state of being, this state of consciousness, to this embodiment. Just begin to gently deepen and lengthen your breath. Invite some slow movement in. Maybe you move your head side to side, or you wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle out the ankles and the wrists. Stretch your body in any way that feels good. And then you'll hug your knees into your chest. rock a little side to side. And then just keep your right knee in, stretch your left leg long, and then you're gonna twist. So you'll take that right knee across the body to the left, right arm reaches out. Take it into a nice twist, open up, spine. Good, and then come back through center and switch. Other side, left knee in, right leg long, and twist. And then take your time to come back up to sit. You can rock and roll on your spine, or you can roll to the side and use your hands to press you up, whatever feels good. Set up for our meditation. So today we're going to be practicing Kirtan Kriya. Many of you are familiar with this practice. It's one of the foundational Kundalini meditations. It's said to be, if there's one Kundalini meditation that can kind of carry us into this new paradigm of the Aquarian age, it's this one. So this is a really good one to know. And so we'll be working with this mantra. It's 5 seed sounds: sa, ta, na, ma. And this mantra kind of encapsulates the entire cycle of life, death, rebirth. Sa is infinity. Ta, from infinity comes life. Na, transition, death. Ma, regeneration, rebirth. Okay, so that's the mantra. And the mudra that we'll be utilizing, we'll be pressing each fingertip as we vibrate the mantra. Sa, you're gonna thumb and index finger. Ta, thumb and middle finger. Na, thumb and ring finger. Ma, thumb and pinky finger. And then you're gonna start back. Index, middle, ring, pinky. Sa, ta, na, ma. And you really want to give a little pressure, because the wisdom of the mudras is that the hands and the fingers relate and correlate to the functioning of our brain. So we're really balancing. This is a meditation to balance the entire psyche. Balances the 5 elements: earth, water, air, fire, ether. So it's a really tremendous meditation, okay? The eyes are gonna be closed. We'll focus at the third eye. We're also gonna be doing this meditation. We begin chanting out loud, sa, ta, na, ma. We're gonna move then to a whisper, sa, ta. And then we're gonna go silent. But you're going to keep mentally vibrating the mantra and moving your fingers. And then we come back out, whisper, sa, ta, out loud, sa, ta, na, ma. Okay, we'll be following a recording so you'll know when to shift. Eyes are closed, focus at the third eye. Option here, if you have experience and it's not overwhelming or too much for you, you can add a visualization. As you say sa, you're visualizing or picturing the galaxies, the planets, the suns, moons, stars. Ta, you're gonna visualize just a brilliant light, like the light of a trillion suns. Na, you're gonna imagine, visualize a winter landscape, like barren trees, very dormant nature. And ma, you picture like a flowering hillside in the spring. Okay, so these seasonal sort of cosmic cycles. That's an option, you don't have to. Okay, so take your seat. It's a total of an 11-minute meditation. Okay, take your seat. You want to sit nice and tall, shoulders relax down, chin draws down a little bit. Here we go. Inhale, deep breath. Suspend the breath, focus at the third eye. Exhale and just sit for a moment, feeling the resonance of that mantra, that meditation. Really feel the deeper recalibration to equilibrium, to harmony, to balance in your whole system. Good. Now inhale, reach the arms up and shake out the hands. Shake, shake, shake. Good. Bring the palms together. Good. So we'll close. We close every class with this. It's a song, but it's a prayer. And it's called The Long Time Sun. And it's really just to seal in all of the benefits of our practice, but to also to really project out the prayer, right? So if there's anybody in your life that you want to just send some of this light, this love, this energy to, you might hold them in your awareness, your family, your friends, community, and just this entire planet.
The long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround. And your light within you, guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround. be a long time sun, shining on you all alone. Surround and your light within you, guide your way. Guide your way. Guide your
Chant 3, long sought short noms. Inhale. Sa. Namaste.